We're at Gortbrack Organic Farm in County Kerry, and we're an organic vegetable producing farm, and we have a variety of biodiverse habitats on the farm that we study with the children. Well, we do a farm tour here, which involves lots of tasting, touching, smelling of all the different herbs and vegetables that we grow on the farm. And we also do a variety of insect habitat studies, so we'd using microscopes and using various insect study tools like pooters and magnifying pots and things. We go out collecting different insects and see what kinds of things live on the farm. So this is Q, our Kerry cow, and she is a purebred native Kerry cow, so she's great at living out on the bogs. And she's allowed to keep her horns because she's a native cow as well. So she's part of our organic farm system because, well, you can't really see it over there, but there's a massive pile of her manure which is used for the vegetable gardens. Okay, sorry, this is the main vegetable growing area, outside vegetable growing area, and you can see there's loads of raised beds all over, because if we had it on ground level it would all be far too wet up here because it's really boggy. And you can sort of see under the snow, this is one of the natural fertilisers that we use, which is seaweed collected from one of the local beaches. These are our globe artichokes. That's about the only leaves you'll see at this time of year. Also do cycles of life workshops, so we'd look at photosynthesis, the water cycle, the carbon cycle, and we look at composting, which is sort of the natural carbon cycle in the farm.
This pond here is built at the top of the farm, so it serves multiple purposes. It's a reservoir that irrigates the farm and actually flushes all the toilets, and usually it's used for pond dipping with the children. There's plenty of stuff to identify. It's a myriad of insects in the summer. So if you want to walk around the back, we'll look for the frog spawn. We have a population of many thousand frogs, I think, on this farm. They're nearly under everything you overturn, so it's frog heaven. The frog spawn tends to be laid along this side of the pond in great piles, and then it tends to roll off into the depths. That is the stuff the herons don't get, the wild ducks don't get, and everybody else doesn't get. And here you can see in this stage it's actually frozen.
Okay, well, this is the cutaway bog, so we just leave this, don't do anything with it. The cow goes on it occasionally, but it's all made of sphagnum moss, which used to be used for nappies, apparently, so I'm told.
Okay, this is a really interesting part of the farm. We've maintained all of our natural ditches wherever possible, and actually we're probably one of the few farms that have actually rebuilt ditches. And the ditches maintain a load of the old rare and wild plants of Ireland that one of the few places in Ireland that haven't been cultivated. So if you look into the ditches, you can see a whole myriad of plants you'd never find in grassland and things. For instance, here is the wild blueberries. And we've all sorts of different types of mosses, ferns, spleenworts. There's voles, there's mice, there's lizards, all sorts of things live in here as well. So
we look very closely at local food, what can be produced seasonally, and also we are completely organic on the farm, so we look a lot at natural fertilisers and natural pest controls, and we would study that with the children. It's called the Longworth mammal trap.
They will, 'cause they're sort of...
The spring for the trap is just back here, so they have to get all the way in through the tunnel of the trap before it sets the door closed.
So it's set kind of facing into the thicket, so that because this is where the nighttime mammals will be wandering.
So you can see we've put a few peanuts and a bit of apple in there for him.
This is his food from last night.
Okay.
You can see that he has big ears, which shows that he's a nighttime animal. So he's got really good hearing, and then he's also got large eyes, which is also for his nighttime vision.
It's a wood mouse, which is different to a house mouse, so he's not a pest.
Yes, he's not a pest.
A friend.
Nice and gently.
There he goes.
We're open to all primary school age groups, any age group within primary schools, and we're open all year round, although in the winter the weather can be. Any DPS school can book a tour with us on our website at www.gortbrackorganicfarm.com.